All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This one is the brand new Supergirl trailer that we got earlier today. Um, yeah. I've been avoiding the internet in general today. I mean, not
Same.
on purpose. So it kind of worked out. I haven't seen this one, so I haven't even seen what people thought about it yet. So
Nope, I haven't looked for anything. Spend your time
yeah,
looking at other stuff, and then we'll see. Hopefully, this is good. Hopefully, it's exactly what we think it is, and we'll go from there.
yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's check it out and then see what we get.
All right.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people. Home is wherever you are, buddy.
As I walk this land of road,
Crypto and I at least had each other.
I have visions of
Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out. What can I do?
The Brickens carry the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
Oh, not the dog.
It's the crime of the Yellow Hills. He murdered my innocent family.
Just do what I say. And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
now what becomes of the broken hearted. Who had loved us now departed.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
Kind of peace of mind. I'll be searching everywhere just to find someone to care.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. Lot of pain, huh? Lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Okay.
All right.
That's a pretty long trailer too. What was that?
Yeah.
Almost 3 minutes.
I was thinking the same thing. It was lengthy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was like two something, almost 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I think
Okay.
it looks. Yeah, I think it look. This trailer sells me. I liked the first trailer or the teaser that we had gotten a couple months ago, and
Mhm.
I like this trailer too. It sells me a little more on it. It definitely looks appropriately different in tone from the Superman movie, and I kind of like the kind of not washed out, but the way the cinematography and the color grading looks a little more kind of grimy compared to the Superman movie, which looked very like glossy and polished appropriately. I like the way the movie looks. I like it gives you a little more of a feel of what Millie Alcock's gonna bring in terms of her take on the character, and obviously Jason Momoa. You know, I feel like he's gonna be the big scene stealer, obviously.
Yeah.
And it looks it definitely sold me on the look and feel.
Mhm.
I, um Why they gotta hurt the dog though? Why they gotta hurt Crypto?
I mean,
It
it's in the comic. I mean, that's like straight from the comic.
is straight from the
Yeah,
comic.
straight
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
comic. I was actually surprised they showed it in the trailer because it's a fairly important part early on in the story.
Yeah.
So
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm. But yeah, this was a pretty cool trailer. It definitely sold me more on it. I was kind of in the air about it after the last trailer. I thought the last trailer was cool, but this makes me um it delivered a little more.
Yeah, and they changed the music.
I just want to say again, Warner Brothers, thank you. One of my biggest fears, I'm telling you guys, one of my biggest fears is, considering after reading the Supergirl series and seeing, Millie Alcock in the Superman movie, I had this just biting fear that they were going to use the song "Bad Reputation" in the trailer. And it would have made me launch my screen out of the window if they did. So thank you, Warner Brothers. Thank you, James Gunn. Thank you, Craig Gillespie, for not including that goddamn
Yeah.
song.
At least in the trailers.
At least in the trailers. If it happens in the movie, which I hope to God it doesn't, I'm gonna have to storm out. I hate that song so much.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. What about you, Brian? What do you think about the trailer?
It was okay,
Mm.
pretty good. Like nothing.
Mhm.
I felt like I was more so than Millie Alcock watching the trailer than I am with the entire rest of the story and the look and everything. I think she's going to do a wonderful job as Supergirl. I think that's going to be phenomenal. I think her acting prowess is going to be amazing. Usually when you see a trailer that just hits you, you know it when you see it, and there's nothing I could put my finger on that says exactly what I like or dislike or anything like that. I don't think it's anything like that. Just I don't feel like I was wowed by it.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
think a lot of times trailers, I don't necessarily need to know the story as much because I know the story. I need to be wowed by something. And I don't know if I was. And I mean, but then again, this is not for me. This trailer is not for me. I'm gonna go see it on the first day regardless. This is to get everyone else involved. And the most important thing for me is that I think Millie Alcock is going to be wonderful.
Mhm.
That's what I get from the trailer more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely made her front and center in the trailer, as they should. It's her movie. She's the title character. She's the main character of it. So yeah, yeah. And even then, like a lot of it was like straight from the comic book. I mean, except for the parts with Lobo, obviously, because he's not in it.
He's not in the comic.
He's not in the comic. And then that part where she's like swinging around whatever like mace or whatever. They're on like whatever ship or something like that.
Wasn't that Lobo doing that?
No, she was swinging something, on the ship. She was hitting a bunch of people, but Lobo was on his. They showed like his bike on that, or at least in that same area too. So I'm trying to remember what that might be from the comic. It's been probably a year since I read it, so I might have to reread it. I'm getting the new TP or whatever, like their little mini versions of graphic novels that DC's doing now. I ordered that for this comic. But yeah, I mean, with the story, it is kind of like, here's a little bit of Ruth's story. Here's a little bit of what is motivating, Supergirl with the dog. So yeah, and now I mean that was it, and then it was all her, and I thought she looks good in the suit. The suit looks good in general. I think she's a good enough young actress to pull it off. Yeah,
Me too.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So
So
yeah, I really don't know, like, 'cause, like, how Lobo fits in it, because was she not working with, but like fighting with Lobo at the end there,
Yes, she was.
and
That's
not
what it.
against him, not actually,
She
yeah,
was in the villain then.
yeah. So that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. So I'm sure it'll be one of those. The two of them end up having a common enemy,
Yeah.
and then
The
they end
enemy
up
of my
working
enemy is my
together.
friend.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a good way to, I guess, introduce him. He kind of helps out, but he's also he's a bounty hunter. So right. So it's just, he's not good or bad. He's just doing a
Yeah,
job. Yeah.
yeah, that gray area.
Yeah. I need to see him wearing a necklace with a Green Lantern ring on it. I need to see it. Like that like this proves like because there's Lobo was such a badass, he like rocks a Green Lantern ring around his neck.
Mhm.
So and then by then, like, oh no, we'll get lanterns after the fact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Later in the
August.
game.
I
2
think.
months,
Yeah.
2 months later. Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought it looked good. I liked it. But I liked I like the comic book run that it's based off of, and everything looked like early movie, at least if they're following the
Mhm.
story roughly, this looks like early story, stuff, so yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm down.
And
I'm down.
yeah,
I already can see everyone. Oh, it's John Wick because the last trailer was Guardians. It's all they're trying to be like Guardians, and now people who haven't read the comic and be like, oh, it's John Wick. James Gunn is doing Supergirl, John Wick. I can see
yeah,
that.
that's
I don't
that's
know.
just internet for you, right?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
I
but
don't know.
I kind of with Brian. Like nothing wowed me, but nothing
Mhm.
like made me like, oh, that looks horrible either. I was like, okay, that looks
Mhm.
was good. You know,
The fact that we
Yep.
waited this long for that, okay,
yeah,
just okay. I don't think we waited that long because this is going to be a world builder or world breaking anything. It's just okay. I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
just an
just
okay trailer. Just it was okay.
yeah,
mm,
more than anything, I think it's gonna be an introductory to the character, and, if they do continue to kinda press forward since it's been implicated that she's gonna, kinda factor into some of the other, storylines later, it just seems like an introductory, especially considering that it's gonna be based on one contained graphic novel rather than pull from multiple things.
hmm
So that's what I'm thinking in this case.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you get a little backstory of Krypton and her little home city. I forgot what her home city's called.
Mhm,
That they like. You see it in the trailer. They levitate it. And kind of put it in a dome kind of thing.
mhm.
So I can't. Why am I having a brain fart with what the city's called? So I mean, that kind of fills in some of the stuff for Superman's like past. And hopefully, I still hope they change that. Like the stuff they did with his like Kryptonian parents. Like oh, go and what was it like? Have kids and
Mm,
rule over a world or something. Wherever the hell they said. I hope it's like a
a harem.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope it's more of like, oh, that's not what that means. I still hope,
Mhm.
but I don't know. Never know. But yeah, yeah. When's this coming out? June?
June 26th, right?
June 26th.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. June 26th. Yeah, it's cool. But I'm kind of hyped for Lobo. Hopefully, from the trailers he looks
That's
cool.
that's one of the things I'm looking forward to the most, Jason Momoa as Lobo.
Like I
Yeah.
said, he's in 2 fight scenes.
hmm
He's not the most prominent character in this thing. It's just not what it is. So, but
Yeah.
they've had 8 different, runs, so maybe they're changing it. So maybe by the time we get there, he's there all the time. They're doing buddy cop. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, because even in the comic, like the villain, Crumb, whatever his name is, like he's not even in the comic that much, because it's more of like
Mhm.
their journey of revenge. There he is. you know, so yeah, so I wonder if they're gonna, how, like you said, if they want to put him in 2 scenes. Yeah. But
I mean, Millie Alcock is going to be the main point to this. It's going to be the main focus is going to be her, and I think you know that from the trailer. Now you can see what's going on. I think she's a wonderful actress, and I think that's going to be a selling point. But will she put butts in seats? I don't know. Will people have a backlash because there's not as much Momoa as they thought it was going to be? Are they going to add more David Cornsweet into it? All remains to be seen.
Yeah. I mean, she's not well known enough. Yeah, unless you watched House of Dragon or a random other thing she's been in. But even then, I watched we all watched House of Dragon with her in it. It was like, she's cool, she was good, but I don't know if she's gonna put, I'm not gonna go see it because of her. I'm gonna go see it because I hope it's a good story, and a good movie. But this if this is done well and it winds up being a good movie, it could definitely like affect her career like big time. So, but cool. Yeah, that's about it for this trailer. But we want to hear from you guys. So if you're checking this out on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let us know what you think about this Supergirl trailer. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think about the whole crypto thing? Just let us know. Let's chit chat in the comments. Let's get ready for June 26th. Well, we're gonna check that out. But we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us, and we will see you guys in the next trailer reaction video.